Hello there, Karen Shier here of Karen Shier Coaching. I wanted to tell you about my latest blog that I've contributed to AspireMag.net, and it's called 8 Ways to Reclaim Your Personal Power. I wanted to tell you a little bit about it, and I hope you'll take a moment to go out and read. But quite often we get caught up in the self-sabotaging patterns that reduce our personal power. And I can think of many times in my life where I inadvertently gave away my personal power and I stepped into the role of victim or rescuer and even persecutor. And I flipped between those roles depending on what I was doing and where I was at the time and how I was feeling. And looking back at those times with curiosity, they didn't happen intentionally. They really happened by default. And I wasn't in those times aware that I was giving away my power to another person or another situation or an institution. I let life happen to me instead of choosing to direct my life in a positive and empowering way in those moments. I didn't make the best choices and they didn't feel the best for me. The good news is I've become aware that that's something that can happen to all of us. Personal power is something that's generated from within us. It's something that we own and something that we hone. It's our connection with our source, and it's an origin of strength and energy inside of us that encompasses our true inner qualities, our beliefs, our values, our experiences, our knowledge, our skills. I see it as our self-confidence and our inner strength and our determination and our resilience. To me, it encompasses our honesty, our passion, our assertiveness, and how we treat ourselves and how we treat others around us. Our personal power represents really the truth of who we are and the fullness of our human spirit. So it's really important to be aware of this personal power. And there's some ways that we sabotage our personal power. And these become evident when we ignore our personal desires, our beliefs, and our truths. And when we act from any position or a lower level emotion of lack, when we act from a position of anger or frustration or depression or any of those lower level emotional states that we can find ourselves in. We might find ourselves focused on fear or guilt or overwhelm about the past, the present, or the future. And in those moments, we're giving away our personal power. Maybe we feel the need to justify or rationalize the way we feel, or the thoughts that we think, or the actions we take, or the desires that we have. Anytime that we are justifying or rationalizing, we're giving our personal power away. We may just give our personal power over to people or situations, or you find yourself playing the blame game. You're blaming the job or the person or the boss or whomever it is for the situation that you're in or the way that you're feeling. And they can't have an effect on that if you don't let them. So that's just one of many ways that we can find ourselves sabotaging our own personal power. So in this blog post, I go over more of those ways so that you can become aware of, oh, wow, am I giving away my personal power in this moment? I'm not feeling really good. And so it just kind of brings that awareness of, maybe I need to make a different choice. And then secondly, in the blog, I also go over 8 important keys to stepping back into the wholeness of who you are and reclaiming the fullness of your human spirit. And I kind of walk you through some different ways that you can change your patterns and your behaviors. And just consciously be aware of where you are in your personal power and standing in your truth. So anyway, I hope you'll take a little bit of time and take a look at the blog. And I'm excited to share this with you, and you'll find the link in the post above. So I will see you soon, my friends. In the meantime, have a powerful, personal, powerful day, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks so much. Bye for now.